Today we are taking a look at Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. This is the Halloween bunny version figure in the Glitter and Glamours line by Banpresto. My Dress Up Darling is a romantic comedy series centered on two high school students who become connected through cosplay. As they work together on costumes and take part in different experiences, their relationship gradually develops. Marin Kitagawa is one of the central characters in the series. She is known for her outgoing personality, honest reactions, strong enthusiasm, and the energy she brings to the things she loves. Today's highlights for this figure are Marin's playful expression, the bunny outfit with fishnet tights made using actual thread, and the pose where she pinches one of the bunny ears. The first highlight is the expression. One eye is closed in a wink, while the open reddish-pink eye faces forward beneath a dark upper outline and long eyelashes. Small white accents sit beneath both eyes. Pink coloring spreads across the cheeks, and the mouth curves gently upward. The eyebrow above the wink also rises slightly, allowing the expression to connect naturally with the hand and bunny ear positioned above the head. The second highlight is the bunny outfit and the fishnet tights made using actual thread. The dark blue bodysuit creates a solid area across the chest, torso, and hips, while the black jacket frames it from the outside. From the upper thighs down to the feet, the fishnet layer forms repeating diamond-shaped openings that widen and tighten according to the shape of the legs. Because the net is made with actual thread, it sits over the skin as a separate layer and remains clearly visible across the thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and tops of the feet. The third highlight is the bunny ears and the pinching pose. One black ear rises vertically from the headband, while the other bends forward and is held between the thumb and index finger. The sharply bent arm brings the white cuff, pink nails, silver ring, fingers, and curved ear together beside the face. This creates a continuous line from the expression to the raised hand and then upward through the two differently angled ears. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. Marin's face is built around a playful expression. One eye is closed in a wink, while the open reddish-pink eye looks forward beneath a dark outline and long eyelashes. The iris contains lighter and darker areas, with small highlights adding brightness. The closed eyelid curves upward and several lashes extend from its outer edge. A thin pink line follows the upper outside of the closed eye. Small white accents sit beneath both eyes and overlap visually with the pink coloring across the cheeks. Her mouth forms a gentle upward curve, while the eyebrow above the wink rises slightly. These details connect naturally with the raised hand and the bunny ear above the head. Several silver accessories are arranged around the visible ear. A large ring sits at the earlobe, smaller pieces continue upward along the outer edge, and a longer, narrow accessory follows the upper part of the ear. The hair is divided into short bangs, longer strands framing the face, and a broad section extending down the back. The bangs separate into narrow locks across the forehead, while longer strands descend beside the cheeks. Long grooves begin near the crown and continue into the rear section. The color starts with light blonde, shifts through orange, and changes into pink toward the ends. Across the back, the wider sections divide into many pointed strands that spread outward around the waist. A black bunny ear headband rests over the hair. One ear extends upward and narrows toward the tip, while the other bends forward. Marin holds the bent ear between her thumb and index finger, linking the head accessory with the expression and raised arm pose. The upper body is arranged around the dark blue bodysuit with a white collar, black neck ribbon, and black tailcoat layered around it. At the neck, the white collar forms two pointed ends at the front. A black ribbon sits over them and spreads outward from a compact central knot. Beneath it, the bodysuit begins across the chest and forms a deep downward curve at the upper center. The chest sections follow the rounded shape of the body, while a vertical division runs down the middle. The black tailcoat covers the shoulders and both arms, then continues along the outside of the torso. Its front sections frame the bodysuit instead of covering it completely. The tailcoat narrows toward the waist, where both sides meet at a small silver fastener. Below that point, the front hem separates and opens outward, leaving the dark blue section visible at the center. Two long tails extend from the back and fall beside the hips and upper legs. The arm reaching toward the bunny ear bends sharply at the elbow. The forearm rises beside the face and turns inward toward the bent ear. A wide white cuff overlaps the end of the black sleeve, with a small silver fastening detail on its outer surface. Her thumb and index finger hold the edge of the ear, while the remaining fingers curve inward. Her nails are painted pink, and she wears a silver ring on one finger. The other arm moves outward from the shoulder and bends downward beside the hip. Fold lines gather around the inside of the elbow and follow the change in direction through the sleeve. Another white cuff separates the sleeve from the hand with a small silver fastening detail on its outer surface. Her fingers pinch one of the two long tails extending from the back of the tailcoat. Her pink nails and silver ring remain visible around the point where her fingers hold the tail. The dark blue bodysuit continues from the torso into the center of the hips. At the front, it narrows into a long pointed section between the upper thighs. The black front sections of the tailcoat overlap the outside edges of this blue area and frame it from both sides. At the back, a round white bunny tail is attached over the bodysuit and remains visible beneath the spreading hair. The two long tails of the tailcoat fall separately along the outside of the hips and upper legs, with one of them extending beside the hand that pinches its end. Both legs are covered with black fishnet tights made using actual thread. The diamond-shaped openings begin around the upper thighs and continue down across the knees, calves, ankles, and tops of the feet. The openings appear wider over the fuller areas of the thighs and become narrower as the legs taper toward the ankles. Each crossing point joins the diagonal threads, allowing the net to follow the rounded shape of the legs, rather than sitting as a flat pattern. Around the inner thighs, the fishnet layers move close together where the legs overlap, creating a denser group of crossing lines at the center of the pose. The legs form a crossed stance. One leg extends toward the front and creates a long curve from the upper thigh through the knee and down to the ankle. The other leg passes behind it and moves inward, so the two legs meet near the center before separating again toward the feet. The different angles remain clear through the changing direction of the fishnet pattern. Black platform pumps cover both feet. The toe sections are rounded and the front soles have noticeable thickness. High heels raise the back of each foot, while the upper edges of the shoes leave the fishnet-covered insteps visible. The tights continue into the pumps, connecting the pattern across the legs and feet without a break. This figure is approximately 25 centimeters tall. That's about 9.8 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Marin Kitagawa by Banpresto stands out because this figure combines a playful expression, long gradient hair, a layered Halloween bunny outfit, and a pose that connects the raised hand, the pinched bunny ear, and the crossed legs. The face creates a bright first impression. One eye is closed in a wink, the reddish-pink open eye faces forward, and the mouth curves gently upward. The small white accents beneath the eyes and the pink coloring across the cheeks support that expression, while the silver accessories around the ear add detail along the side of the face. The hair strengthens that presentation very effectively. The bangs separate into narrow sections across the forehead, while longer strands frame the cheeks. The color changes from light blonde into orange and then pink toward the ends. Across the back, the wider sections divide into many pointed strands and spread outward around the waist. The black bunny ears add a strong upward accent, while the bent ear connects directly with the raised hand. The upper body works well because the costume layout and the arm positions support each other closely. The white collar and black neck ribbon create a layered focal point at the neck, and the eye then moves down into the dark blue bodysuit. The black tailcoat frames the torso and meets at the silver fastener near the waist before separating into open front sections. Two long tails extend from the back, and one of them is pinched between the fingers of the lowered hand. The other arm bends sharply beside the face to hold the bunny ear. The white cuffs, pink nails, and silver rings keep the ends of both arms clearly detailed. The lower body gives the figure much of its visual impact. The dark blue bodysuit remains visible between the black sections of the tailcoat, while the white bunny tail adds a clear accent at the back. The fishnet tights made using actual thread cover both legs from the upper thighs down to the feet. The diamond-shaped openings appear wider over the thighs and become narrower around the knees, calves, and ankles. Where the legs move close together, the fishnet layers create a denser group of crossing lines around the center of the pose. One leg extends toward the front, while the other passes behind it, creating a clear crossed stance. The black platform pumps finish the feet while allowing the fishnet-covered insteps to remain visible. What makes the figure especially effective is the way all of these elements connect. The eye can move from Marin's expression to the raised hand and pinched bunny ear, then down through the bodysuit, crossed legs, and pumps without feeling interrupted. From the back, the spreading gradient hair, white tail, two long tailcoat sections, and fishnet-covered legs create a clear downward flow. Because of that, fans of My Dress Up Darling or Marin Kitagawa will likely enjoy this piece very much. Collectors who like playful expressions, bunny-style outfit arrangements, real thread fishnet detailing, and poses with clearly connected gestures should find it a very satisfying addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.